for Monday, November 3rd, 2008, 9:30 a.m. Make a space under your knees. Fold your mat 1, 2, 3 times. Come up into a kneeling posture. And take your arms up overhead. And inhale and feel the front of the body opening through the heart. And hold the front of the body open as you exhale and close to the navel. And inhale, opening the front of the body through the heart, energy rising. Exhaling, closing the front of the body through the navel, energy rooting. Holding the root down, the navel in, inhaling back up to the heart. Hold the lift and the expansion through the heart as you exhale through the navel, through the root, down into the ground, creating a dynamic stillness where we are lifted and rooted, inhaling and exhaling, physical and spiritual, moving beyond duality and separation into unity, oneness, yoga. And releasing the arms down by the sides, turning the palms up and welcome yourself in with an open hand, heart and head. A full spectrum integration of body, breath, and mind. A full spectrum integration of hand, heart, and head. And we realize that our feelings, our thoughts, our beliefs affect our physical form. And even though that we are separate, unique individuals, we are inseparable from our parents, the family of humanity, and the infinite web of life. Sitting back towards your heels, turning your palms forward in a gesture that says, fear not. Practicing yoga peacefully, breathing the body open, not push-pull, yanking the body open. Practicing yoga with breath, awareness.
You could always sit on a block.
Using breath as a cushion. Using breath as a feedback mechanism. So that you may move into your edges safely. And bringing your palms together in a gesture of reverence and gratitude that we are indeed grateful for this life. And yoga as a path of grace, path of beauty, fitness, health, and well-being. As yoga as a path of purification and detoxification. Yoga as a path of personal transformation and spiritual liberation. And whatever your intentions are for this class, this session, let those intentions be grounded in reverence towards all life and a gratitude for this life. Gently exhale everything out. And inhale, sweep the arms out the side and all the way up. And exhale, releasing the chest towards the thighs, face towards the knees, dropping down and in. And inhale, surrounding movement with breath, rising up into stillness. And exhale, surrounding movement with breath, dropping back down into stillness. Inhaling the Sky Father. Exhaling to Earth Mother. Inhaling to the global. Exhaling to the local. Inhaling 7 generations yet to come. And exhaling the creative wisdom of this generation, of our time, of this moment. And inhaling, yes, 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 we can take the next step on our path. And exhaling, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold the pause for a moment and breathe into gratitude. Feel the breath expanding across the small of the back. And exhale, feel the tailbone rooting down. And inhale, feel the tailbone lifting, energy rising through the body. Exhale, feel the tailbone rooting down, energy grounding, anchoring the body. Yeah, release. And while you're here, and we all have a block, let's all find a block. Let's come up on our knees again and take the left foot forward. And so that you're kneeling, put the block on the left side. And so that you're really, your middle ear, your shoulder, your hip, and your right knee are all in line, truly vertical. Taking the right arm up, and then lengthening the right arm up, palm towards the side of the head, and then slowly drop down to the left a degree, 5 degrees. Touch the fists, the fingertips down to the block on the left side. And now inhale and expand and open the front of the body through the heart. Hold the front of the body open as you exhale. Pull the navel in, root the sacrum down. Find the anchor through the right buttock. Hold that anchor steady. Inhale, feel the heart expanding. And exhale, stretch it down. Breathe 2. 3. 4. Pull the navel in, no pinching in the low back. Heart lifting. Hold the lateral pose, stretching out the obliques. Wow, okay, and release. And changing sides. Left knee down, right foot steps forward. Still holding the vertical line to the middle ear, shoulder, left hip, left knee. Take the left arm up. The best of your ability, extend the energy out through the left arm, left palm towards the side of the head. Take a deep inhalation, expand, and exhale and drop down towards the right, dropping the right hand towards the high end of the block. The lateral kneeling pose. What would you call it in Sanskrit? Maybe like a kneeling half moon pose. Shanyu Ardha Chandrasana. How's that? Make up the name.
In the Bikram tradition, that is.
Wow. And release. And release your legs out from underneath you, and let's lie down on the block on our backs and place the block between our feet. Put the block lengthwise between the feet. Lie down your back, knees bent. That's nice. Right where you are, just practice, squeezing the block between the ankle, the big toes, the feet, pushing down to the inside of the feet. And see if you can exhale and flatten the low back, fold the hands across the lower abdomen. Exhale, flatten the low back down to the floor and lift the block 1 inch off the floor. Inhale, release the block to the floor. And again, exhale, navel to spine, spine to the low ground, and lift the block 1 inch off the floor. That's good. Inhale, release down. And this time, the head and the block. Exhale, flatten the low back down, lift the block 1 inch, lift the head 1 inch. That's nice. Release your arms down by your sides of your body. And exhale and flatten the low back down. Lift the block 1 inch, the head 1 inch, the arms 1 inch. Pull the chin and lengthen out to the back of the neck. And release down. Final time. Exhale. Flatten the low back down. Lift the feet. Lift the head. Lift the arms. Can you hold the pose and inhale, expand the heart? Not very well. Exhale, flatten it down again. And release. Letting the arms go out to either side. Or overhead. Larger motion now. You can still hold the block between the feet. And exhale, flatten the low back down, and this time extend the legs out in front. Fan the toes, squeeze the block between the feet. Inhale, bend the knees, open and receive. Exhale, flatten the low back down, push out through the balls of the feet, lift the block, straighten the legs out, pull the chin in, look up through the third eye towards the ceiling. Bend the knees, inhale, open. Slide arch in the lumbar spine, exhale, navel moves to the spine, spine to the ground, energy out to the legs, send the energy forward, pull the chin in. Inhale, open. Last time. And exhale, flatten it down, and send it forward. Wow, oh, I feel it right there. Hold the pose, breathe 2. Hold the pose, 3, 4, 5. Oh. And block still between the feet, knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor. And exhale, tuck the sacrum underneath, and then inhale, lift the hips up into the air. Push the elbows into the floor in a bridge pose, or Dvipada would be 2-foot desk pose. Push down with the feet, lift the hips up. I'm actually pushing the elbows into the floor, letting my shoulder blades slide down onto the floor and slightly towards one another. Letting the shoulders drop onto the floor, lengthening out to the back of the neck, dropping the chin down, keeping the energy on the big toes, knees not splaying apart. And inhale, expanding the heart cavity here. Hold the heart cavity expanded. Exhale, pull the navel in, find the seat. Where's the pelvic floor? Hold the anchor in the pelvic floor. Inhale, back to the heart. Hold the heart lifted and expanded. And exhale, and find the ground underneath you. And breathe 2. Wow. Hold the pose. 3, 4, 5. And release. And slowly lower your upper, middle, lower back down to the floor. And gently push the block off to the side and hug your knees in. Hug your knees in, make small circles with your knees. Hug your knees in, make circles the other direction. Release the low back down onto the floor. And interlace your fingers behind your head. Take a deep inhalation right where you are. And exhale, the right elbow towards the left knee. Extend the right leg out, push out to the ball of the right foot. Right elbow touching left knee. Inhale, lie back down. And exhale, left elbow towards the right knee. Extend the left leg out. Inhale and release. Exhale, right elbow towards the left knee. Extend out through the right leg. Contract the quadriceps to the right thigh. Span the toes out. Inhale and back. And exhale, left elbow towards the right leg. Outside edge of the knee would be a nice touch. Inhale. And again, exhale, right to left. Hold the pose. Push to the ball of the right foot, straighten out to the right knee. Come on, elbow touching the knee. Elbow touching the knee, make more effort. Take the breath now, expand the low back. Come on, touch the elbow to the knee. 3. Come on there. Come on, I see you now lift. Come on, what happened? And release. Take a breath. Back to center. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale, take the left elbow to the right knee. Hold the pose. Oh yes, hold the pose. And breathe 1. Okay, so you're going to have to breathe into the side ribs. Can you straighten out to the left leg? Oh yes, like you're warming the soles of both feet by the fire. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Release. Just in case Ron Ruther's listening, exhale both elbows to both knees. He loves this pose. He thinks it's really helpful. Both elbows to both knees, that's not too hard. I can do that. Can you bring your knees together? Oh, that's harder. Can you fan your toes and bring your knees together? That's really hard. Can you bring your big toes together and fan your toes out? Oh. And release. And soles of the feet towards the sky. Oh yeah, you can crack your toes. Ooh, yeah, Krakatoa. That's nice.
Ooh, did you hear those?
Bring your knees in your armpits and breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Yeah, rock yourself up sitting. Release your legs back to the wall behind you. And drop down onto your stomach. Stack your hands on top of one another. And drop your forehead down onto your hands. And let go of any tension in your brow. And let go of any fear, let go of any worry. And then at the same time, you can open your third eye. And open your doorway to spirit. And my advice to you is that you send out your prayers rather than voice your fears. Send out your prayers for a more spiritual world. And inhale through the nostrils, soften the forehead. And let it go. And inhale through the nostrils, moistening, warming, filtering the air. And let it go. And inhale through the nostrils, soften the forehead, expand the heart cavity. Take the breath down into the body. And let it go. And inhale through the nostrils, soften the forehead, expand the heart cavity. Take the breath all the way to the solar plexus, the navel. And then exhale from the navel, the solar plexus, the ribs, out through the heart, out through the third eye, out through the nostrils. And again, inhaling through the nostrils, softening the forehead, expanding the heart cavity, taking the breath down to the navel, all the way down to the pubic bone, expanding the lower abdomen, feeling it in your tailbone. Exhaling from the tailbone to the pubic bone, exhaling through the navel, through the ribs, through the heart, through the third eye, through the nostrils. Feel the breath. And then lace your fingers behind your head. And inhale and lift the whole body up, lift the legs, chest, the elbows, without jutting the chin. Exhale, release the forehead down, whole body down. Inhale, feel that heart lifting, expanding through the front of the body, and then using that expansion to lift the legs, the arms, the head. And exhale, release and lower down. One more time, inhale and lift the whole body up. Hold the whole body lifted and breathe one. Don't worry about the head, just lift the elbows, work the muscles behind the heart. And breathe two. 3, 4. Hold the pose. More patience. More heartfelt. You know, we have the intelligence to give decent water, feed the world, everybody. Well, yeah, just about 1 month of our time in Iraq would do that. We just don't really have the heart to feed the world, give everybody decent water. We have the knowledge. Yeah. Release and bring your elbows up onto the floor. Oh. And now you can really expand the heart cavity. Feel that nice openness. And now exhale, pull the navel in and feel the good groundedness. And that you can ground and stabilize and secure your feelings in the earth. And then inhale and open up through the heart. Hold the heart lifted, exhale, pull the navel in, press down the tops of the feet. pelvis anchored on the floor and inhale back to the heart. Keep the heart lifted, exhale, pull the navel in. Press down the tops of the feet, kneecaps up off the floor. Feel the sacrum rooting down. Hold the sacrum slightly rooted, inhale back to the heart. Pull the head back, no jutting to the chin, and exhale and lift the right foot above the floor 1 inch or a couple inches. Keep the pelvis on the floor, keep the heart lifted, keep the chin in the back of the neck line. Pull the navel in, pull the navel in, pull the navel in, and inhale back to the heart. Hold the heart lifted and exhale. Press the left foot into the floor, lift the right foot up. Feel the contraction across the small of the back, the glutes, firming the pelvis. And release and lower the right leg down. Take a deep inhalation right where you are. And exhale, press down the tops of the feet again. Lift the kneecaps, and this time lift the left foot up off the floor. Hold the left foot lifted, inhale back to the heart. Keep the heart lifted, and exhale, pull the navel in, find the ground and breathe. Hold the ground and breathe, and inhale back to the heart. Press down the top of the right foot, lift the quadriceps of the right thigh as well as lifting the quadriceps of the left. I like pointing the toes away, sending the energy all the way out through the toes. And then release. So we could add on one more variation here. Place the palms onto the floor, still resting on the elbows. Press down the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps up off the floor. This is all beginning Bhujangasana, beginning Cobra. And inhale and lift the heart and lift the elbows an inch or so. Pelvis, pubic bone on the floor, tops of the feet pressing on the floor, kneecaps lifted, shoulders rolled back, heart lifted forward, chin in, look up through the third eye, breathe 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, lower down. Ooh, yeah, that's very good. And bend the knees, still resting on the elbows, and I'm bringing the elbows a little bit closer underneath the shoulders, and then exhale, pull the navel in, lift the pelvis off the floor, hold the pose, kneeling, elbow, plank pose. Inhale, feel the heart lifting forward, exhale, pull the navel in. 3, 4, 5, and release. Now, point the toes away. Press down the tops of the feet. And exhale, and lift the pelvis and the knees and the whole body off the floor. Resting on the elbows and the tops of the feet, sacrum rooting down. Inhale, heart lifting forward. Breathe 1, hold. Breathe, hold. I said hold, lift. Breathe. Okay. 4, 5, and release. Oh, yes, I know. A challenging moment, just a little challenge. You can walk your knees in, you can sit back towards your heels, and oh, does that feel good? Oh, yeah. Drift back into child's pose. Use the breath now to just release the back. And release the shoulders. Yeah, inhale, come up on the hands and knees, hands in the shoulders, knees under the hips, curl the toes underneath, exhale, push the hips back. Wow. And standing down on the right foot, put the left foot behind the right heel, inhale, lift the right heel up, exhale, drop the right heel down. Stretch it out, feel the Achilles stretching, feel the calf stretching. How about lift up on the quadriceps, the right kneecap, feel the hamstring stretching, and then drop the left hip down a tiny bit and feel the right hip releasing. 3, 4, 5, and release. And lower yourself back down to the floor. Drop the knees sit back towards the heels. Act, open and close the hands, or at least send the energy out through the hands. And breathe 2, 3. And come up onto the hands and knees, curl the toes underneath, and push the hips back. Stand on the left leg. Inhale, lift the left heel up. Exhale, drop the left heel down. Ooh, wow, lengthen it out. Feel it happening. 3, 4. Oh yeah, first the Achilles and the calf. And then maybe lift up on the left kneecap and feel the hamstring. And maybe drop the right hip and feel the right hip. Left hip, rather. And looking up at the right hand, right where you are, you can lift the right hand up and step the right foot forward. And you can bring your block up, and you can maybe put your block and drop your left elbow onto your block. Oh, yeah. Right foot forward, left leg back. My left knee is on the floor and my left elbow is on the block. You could maybe straighten the left leg back and set it back down and straighten it again. Oh, there, it's nice. The right hand can be on the right knee, or right hand can be on the floor. Feeling the opening through the groin on the front of the left hip. And breathe 2, 3, 4. 5. Both hands down. Let's see. Step, straighten the left leg back, step the right leg back, and step the left foot forward. So like dropping onto the right knee. Just a basic lunge here. A low lunge. Dropping the right elbow towards the block. It's a nice touch. I like the left hand on the left knee, or somewhere left forearm. Open the space in front of the right hip. And at the same time releasing a little bit of the hamstrings and the back of the left hip too. 3, 4, 5. And release. And step both feet back. And you can walk your feet towards your hands towards your feet, and you can bring yourself up to standing. Now let's turn sideways on our mats so that we're separating our feet apart like an equilateral triangle. You can put the block down in front of you if you like. Feet, equilateral triangle, distance 1 leg length apart. Point the feet straight ahead and take the arms out to either side. The Vitruvian, like Leonardo da Vinci. The human being is standing with the legs spread and the arms out to either side. And just in case you've forgotten, that individual is standing inside a circle, symbolizing the spiritual element of our being. He is also standing inside a square, symbolizing our physical side of our being. Right where you are, arms extended out to either side, palms up. Inhale, feel the heart lifting. Hold the heart lifted. And now exhale, pull the navel in, tighten up on the seat bone, seat, and find the big toes anchoring to the floor. Hold the big toes anchored to the floor. Inhale back to the heart. Hold the heart lifted, and exhale, navel to spine, spine to tailbone, tailbone down the legs. And now inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, arms out to either side, then arms behind you, bend the knees and drop your head towards the floor. Variations of Prostrate Padottanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms out to either side and all the way up. If you have the block down below you, exhale, bend the knees, and you can lower your head towards the block. That's a nice touch. Nice to have a target. Inhale, take the arms out to either side, turn the palms up, sweep the arms all the way overhead, you can look up to the thumbs. Exhale, dive forward, out and down, legs straight or bent on the way down. 2 more times. Inhale, arms out the side and all the way up. And exhale, arms out the side, all the way out and down. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, forward, out and down. You can slide your hands down your legs straight or bent. Now the legs straight, more of a stretch in the hamstrings, and the low back. Legs bent, more of a stretch in the hips and the glutes. You can have your forearms on the floor, you can have your hands on the floor. You can have your knees bent or your legs straight. So we have multiple choice yoga. Yoga that's made for you. So the one thing that I can tell you, regardless of where you are, propensity, the tendency for you to be rounding your upper back is great. So take a tiny inhalation right where you are and feel the heart lifting. Nice. And then hold the heart lifted and exhale, pull the navel in and then move more through the hips, through the lower abdomen. Maybe again, inhale and feel the energy rising up through the body. Exhale and feel the energy rooting down through the legs. Think it, feel it. Last time, inhale, energy lifting the heart. And then exhale, feel the energy anchoring through the body to the floor. Yeah, you can bend the left knee right where you are. As you bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. And then maybe drop the right elbow onto the block, or drop the right elbow onto the floor, or whoa, cracking away there, some of us. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Really? Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and open the inside, the right thigh. Feel the release in the left hip, dropping the right shoulder towards the floor, or dropping the right shoulder onto the block. Breathe 2, 3, 4, 5. And release and bend the right knee and straighten the left. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. As you straighten left, you really want to push the left heel back. Drop the left shoulder. Drop the left elbow towards the block, towards the floor. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Inhale and feel the heart lifting. Hold a tiny bit of lift. Just a tiny bit of lift will make a world of difference. Exhale, pull the navel in and pull the navel in just a tiny bit. Makes a big difference. Breathe 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's release and come up standing. Or you can heel and turn yourself back center. Shake your legs out. Let's turn towards the center and take the block.